vetted. One West pumping through my don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my one West when I stop. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. These fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts. Very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot you. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Konga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring karma. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West might put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down or we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain $1.50. Off my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though. Cause them niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino. And the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's U.P.K, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
Bust their head.
ODing on the beat, Narcan flow. We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded extra mag and it's outside. There's one West for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretched, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up, all cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir. Treat you like the Ukraine. Raise your little city, now you voting like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got the Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot. We take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store. We take it outside. I got my killers with me. You won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag, and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag, and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly. Be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get the run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big burst of thunder in my hands.
Check. Y'all give me a 1W in the group chat if you can hear me, Baba Kasha. Y'all man. And I heard Cap said, Cap my shot. Y'all man. Let's clap it up. Hey, shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Rakathan, my brothers. Yahweh Shemalathan by Shem Yahweh my sisters. With the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Operating under the leadership of Commander General YAHANNA. We're not affiliated with no other Israelite group, Muslim, Mosque, Christian church, Buddhism, whatever the hell you have it out there. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we stand on our own toes and our own merit. We've been bringing this truth out since 1969. What is the truth, you may ask? The truth is that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, or First Nation people, are the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Of antiquity, of Negro descent. The night is Friday night. In the form of fashion, of tradition, of what we do, we go over things that are pertinent to the language, the Hebrew. You understand what I'm saying? One thing that I've learned about Hebrew is it is a very important language or vernacular. Why? Because it gets down to the nitty-gritty of what the author or what the speaker is saying in the scriptures. You understand? There's a lot of times, like when you read in Genesis 1:1, where you will see that it says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Well, it's not talking about the Most High. It's talking about Christ and the angels. You understand what I'm saying? So when we're talking about these things, you understand that's what it's more so referring to. If you have any questions, put it in the group chat. You understand? We'll get to them, Lord willing. You understand? But we're going to do some review because, you know, it's been, a couple weeks, right? So a couple weeks ago, we went over parts of the body, right? So we got flesh, body, which is Bashar, hair, which is Sha'ar, head, pause, which is Ra'ash, face, which is Panya. A lot of times, if y'all hear in the classes, when a general comes amongst us, we say, Alawat Panya, right? When what we're saying is a general is on deck, or more so about face. You understand? Or face the general. You understand? Forehead or brow is Matazak. Eye is Ayun. Teeth is Shun. We got lips up here, which is Shapa, or mouth, which is Pa, right? Ear is Azan. Nose is Ap. Tongue, we should all know from the class that we've been in every day for centuries, you understand, right? We got Lashun. Then we have cheek, right? Which is, or your jaw, which is Lok Ya, right? Then again, we did mouth, which is Pa. You understand? Then the sister had asked a question. She asked about please. Please means, Baba Kasha is the Hebrew word for please, which means in request. You understand what I'm saying? One thing that you have to know and understand when it comes to Hebrew, it is a very, very manneristic or mannerism type of language. You know, we have Tawada, which means thank you, Salakia, which means excuse me or forgive me, Baba Kasha, which means in request or please. You understand what I'm saying? Even when Paul was speaking, he said, I beseech ye, brethren. He's begging of thee. You understand what I'm saying? So we know when it comes to our Hebrew, we have a very we have characters that gives more so like manners. When you think about it, you know, that's something that's culturally too, as far as us. We grow up with manners. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think we got any questions on that. You understand? This man said Paul, the chief of sin, would never know nothing about the Bible and is a Muslim. That's diabolical. Anyway, let's get this off the board. Got me a racer now, y'all. Oh, I'm in the money. Yes, Lord. Yeah, get out of here, Claire. Damn right. Most side cry. Boy, you talk about struggling. Ooh-wee. But if y'all got any questions, you understand, go ahead with your questions, Baba Kashad. I do not know if that might work. You want to check that mic and see if it works? Oh, you put it in the group chat. Oh, you want to make somebody work. No, sir. I got you. That's the question? How you say trooper, officer, in general? Well, we might as well go in rank and order then. Basically, all the officers in the school. All right, so then we'll start off with that. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. So the sister wants to know basically how to say all the offices that are held in the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? Now we don't say sisters has an office, but I'm going to put this up here as well, you know, when it comes to that, right? So Most High Christ, we're gonna start off with that. Say what? Huh? Bach, what's that? Bach? It's for sisters, but it's not sisters.
Check.
Most High Christ. I guess it is fixed. Bach is like if you was to say Juanita Bach YAHANNA, meaning daughter of. So we got rank and order. Rank and order. Yeah. Commanding general. We got general. We got captain. We got officer. We got trooper. And then sister. All right. I got so many markers. Sheesh. So when it comes to right, our with the water. When it comes to the ranking and structure order, of course we got commanding general, which would be commanding general YAHANNA, right? You understand? We're gonna write all this down in Hebrew, all right? Right. Really though. What they call ya? Let me see. So like, and we also have a prayer. We also have a prayer. Hallelujah. Yes, you do, because he's the third. He's the highest general, right? So you would say commanding general, Yohana. Or in the Hebrew it would be Matazabiyah. Some brothers pronounce it like Matazabiyah, but if we're slowing it down, it's Matazabiyah. Matazabiyah. Alawap, right? So we got 13 shield. Well, I wouldn't say, because the generals that we have a 12 shield, like a 10 shield and a 6 shield. Salakia. Saran, which is 10,000 or 5,000, Salakia, 10,000 or 13,000. Quatazayan goes all the way from 50 to 5,000. Trooper is just a trooper, not Salakia. I don't want to say just a trooper, but they are a trooper. They don't have necessarily a number. And then the sisters is Akwath, right? So I'm gonna let y'all get that down, and I want to teach something within the word sister. And I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? Online, we got 5 people. So let me ask y'all: the oh, sugar honey iced tea. Kawama is in the building. Yeah, how was Shamala Thaba? Shimmy, was shy. What going on, sis? The water for joining us. Prince of Princess, how was Shamala Thaba? Shimmy, was shy. Lady J, uh-oh. All right. Shalom, Yahweh Shabbat, Thaba, Shimmy, was shy. Oh, y'all showing out today, huh? Young man Kevin, Yahweh Shimmy, Shabbat, Ribba Kodam, Yahweh Shamala Thaba, Shimmy, was shy. Sister Latoya, she in both. Oh, okay. Oh, you streaming from both of them, huh? I know that, right? Levant Mariri. Shalom, Yahweh Shemata Taba Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Y'all at the water for tuning in. Most High in Christ. What's going on with y'all, right? You got that down? All right. So one thing I want to show, right? When it comes to Akawath, we know another one that is not necessarily a rank, but I want to show this, right? So for brother, the Hebrew word for brother is ak, right? Which is we know is what? It's masculine. Um, damn, singular. All right. Now we see the root word of sister is akwath. And we talked about this a while ago. You understand what I'm saying? What we call irregular plural. She played too much. Call model great. Good night. This is what we call an irregular plural, right? Why? Because initially it starts off as masculine, but once we get here, sister, it becomes feminine, right? Now, another example would be king to kingdom, right? So, let me see. So for king, we got Malak, right? And this one is masculine, singular, right? But now when we talk about kingdom, which is Malak was. Now this becomes feminine plural or subservient. Good night. Well, I can't spell today. I think that's about right. It looked right to me. Oh, you too are. You too are. So it becomes subservient, right? Just like when it comes to aqua, it's subservient, right? You understand when it comes, we think about 1 Corinthians 11:3. I will have you know that the head of the man is Christ. The head of Christ is the Most High, and the head of the woman is the man, right? You understand what I'm saying? So when we're talking about subservient words, this would be an example because the kingdom is subservient to the king, right? You can't have a kingdom without the king. But again, the word here, malak, it starts off masculine. But once we make it plural, now it becomes feminine. You understand? Or subservient. Because some brothers don't like the word feminine when it comes to kingdom. We ain't talking about no kingdom in the one. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to show y'all another example. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have words that are irregular plurals, right? Like the word deer. You don't have to put the word S, looks like it, the letter S behind the word deer to make it plural. Depending on the context, it's already plural, right? We know if I said I seen a deer, you know how many deer that is. If I said I seen those deer, now you know again, these are plural, right? Daddy told me I'm great and he's never wrong. All right, both sides Christ. Lord have mercy. Wow. You said, do you put that before I know? What do you mean? Okay, con. So, yeah, let's do that. You got all this? You good with all this? Can I zoom in on there? Like, I don't know how to listen. This camera is above my pay grade. She was saying to zoom in on the camera. I do not know how to do that. I don't know if that's like the other one, is it? See, that one closed the lens. Yeah, that's what I say. I think you got to do it on there. Is that what you mean like that? Or you can see it on this one? You got you tomorrow? All right. Oh yeah, that's too well. Kyle Ma play too much anyway. That's my sister though. That's my sister. Damn right. All right. So as far as that, right? You can put the aqua. So for your question, as far as the illustration, I will show you, right? So if we said aqua, which way you on? Okay, okay. Aqua Juanita, right? It would be sister Juanita. Or if you do Ak LJ. All right, it'll be brother LJ. And Salakia, I forgot the other one. Yalad is young man. Akwath Juanita. Yeah. That's Yalad. Should have put the Hebrew up there for the other words as well. Shalom, sis. Can you see that? Hold up. What is it? It's called mirror screen or something, right? Is that better? What Kawamata said? Is young man for a child? Yeah, or it could be for a grown man, sis. Like, so you know, when you come into the school, you as a brother, you're a young man. All right. Like when I first came into the school, I was young man. I'm not gonna tell you my slave name, but I was young man. You understand? Like my son, he is young man LJ. You understand what I'm saying? So when a brother first comes into the school, he is a young man. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, kind. Let me put this Hebrew up. Oh, sis, you could have stayed up here. You in class now. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to come up and ask a question, you can definitely do that. You could have stayed up. You just know how to mute your mic. Ooh, good night. That's crazy work. Well, now we're gonna go over some phrases on how to speak, say some things in Hebrew. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna give a couple before I even go into my phone. You know what I'm saying? Some of this should be reviewed for some, right? And new for others. Or review for all. All right. I got this. I'm so used to this damn towel now. If y'all got any questions besides Sister Kawama or Akwath Kawama, you know what I mean? Ask away. This is class, man. You know what I mean? Not gonna say next week, but soon we're gonna be playing Kahoot. Shalom, Jacob the jeweler, Nikki B. Moore. Shalom. You have something else for me? You go ahead. What you about to say? Speaking in tongues? Because I ain't rapping in spirit. Oh, Salaki. The Hebrew words for him? Yeah, kind. But see, that's what I'm about to say. Like, that's going to be, I'll tell you what. I'll start off with this. So we got Matai. Move it a second. Y'all bear with me. I ain't that tall, so. All right, let's get it. My you said what? She said what? Okay, well then, all right, we gonna see. Cause I'm gonna be playing Kahoot soon. I play with the kids. It's a $20 prize, right? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a plethora. You a teacher, so I'm gonna talk to you in your terminology. It's a plethora of questions, right? It's gonna be all amongst biblical questions, but more so, what's the word I'm looking for? Based around or based upon Hebrew. You understand? So we're definitely gonna get into it. I gotta get my babies in here, you know what I'm saying? So make sure they here, cause yeah, man, Jake said, ooh, $20. He said he want that money, boy. For real. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that, sis. So Most High in Christ. You in here now. I can't talk no junk no more. Yeah, Most High in Christ. I was Zion said, hey, Sister Latoya was in the class. You know her? I said, yeah, Kawakan, sir. I know exactly who you talk about. Most High in Christ. Y'all even brought Miss Colorado in the building. Ooh wee. You know it's a good day when she here now. Do you know what this is? Or what this is? Because right now, like, as far as it ain't gonna be much like space. But I'm writing it according to if it was be, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll go ahead with your bad self. I want you asking that, but go ahead since you're starting it. Nah, no, it's too late now. Hey, Shalom, Kish. What's going on? We'll bring each character down. We know when you put the frowny face, it's a character what? By itself. When you put the smiley face, it's together. You know what I'm saying? Coined by my big brother. They frown by themselves and they smile together. You know what I mean? Damn, boy, that go back, boy. That's that little ancient right there, ain't it? You gotta start with the first character. We know we read. What do we read Hebrew from? The one that's say that one more time. You gotta talk a little loud. These two. The water. Thank you. Nah, it's not. It's not now.
Oh, Ma.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Ma.
The two that are connected is Tara.
Tara.
Taza is Taza.
Taza what?
Ra.
Huh?
Tazara.
No. That's Look at that character. So this is what you done said so far.
Oh, Tara Ba.
Ma. You said Ta. You got that. What is this character?
Point at it. Which one? You just pointed at? Taza.
Okay. So Za. What is this character?
Ba.
Ra. Ra looks like
I
this.
said Ba.
Oh, well, you need to talk on the mic a little bit or something. Use the outside voice. Good night. Ba. Okay.
Ba.
It is the ba, but it's together. Remember, they're together. So what happens when two characters are together? So you got mataza and then the ba, but something happens to the ba to make this conjoin. Because remember, they smile together. So what happens? It's something that we taught. Again, like listen, y'all talk about playing Kahoot now. A couple of y'all new to this. But the ones that's true to this now, these are questions that's going to be asked on the test. If y'all want the $20, I mean, hey, I can keep it to myself. Man.
The A falls off.
Give her a goddamn hand. I press that. Yeah. Exactly. The A drops. Yes. And then Salakia. I didn't put the. Yes, the A drops. So it's matazab. Now finish off the word.
Matazab. Is it Alawap?
Nah. Okay. Well, yes, that is Alawap. Yes. But we still finishing off the word. You got matazab. Huh?
WAPA. Wapa.
WAP is diabolical. We don't need to ever say that in class again. This is not what character is this? What character look like that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Exactly. Now what's the next character? Thank you. Now say it all together.
Tawa.
Nah,
ya.
ta. Mata. Zab. Ya.
Mata zab ya.
Most High in Christ. Damn right. That's what's up. Yes, that is the word. So now I gotta erase this though. But you was right too when you said alawat. You got that. So it's la-wa. So I guess you was right on the WAP. It just it just wasn't on that part. So Lakia. Good night. We ain't doing no Megan Thee Stallion and what's on there? I'm about to say Sierra. Damn, that's bad. But then I gotta put the other word here in the Assyrian, right? So the other Assyrian, I'll put it under here, which is la. Oh, them wise, boy. That's one character I do not like writing in the Assyrian is the wa. Matazabiya or Matazabiya Alawat, which means commanding general. If we wanted to say the whole thing, it would be Matazab. It's like a Matazab Ya'a Alawat YAHANNA, right? So then we got I.S.U.P.K. Damn, that is not what I'm supposed to write. Next one will be Saran. Next one will be Qua to the Qua to Zion. And you got Qua to Zion. Then you got what is it? Trooper. Ka Ya Y'all. Ka Ya Y'all. Ka Ya Y'all. And what we said, sister. It's Ak. Okay, I'm gonna have to do sister out here because you can't even see the character, the connectors. So this one, like I said, is Saran. This is Qua to Zion. This is Ka Ya Y'all. This is and for sister, you got let me put it under here. Agwath, young man. Or Yalad, which is Yah, that we showed earlier. And then Yah, Yalad. Give y'all a second to write that down. Again, this is the rank instruction order in the I.S.U.P.K. From the top, hit that one more time. What was the From the beginning, you got Mataz. I think it's why we say it like that is because of the flow of the tongue, right? Like pause. Like when you think about, we say Matazabiyah, Matazabiyah, YAHANNA, right? And the reason why, when you think about Sister Thawa, right? Her name is spelled Thawa, but we say Thawa. You understand what I'm saying? So even when we say like Yahweh Bahashem, it sounds like that we're putting the E in Bahashem, but it's really Sham. But the flow or the vernacular of how we speak is kind of like that slang that you know what I'm saying, that southern, well, I can't even say southern slang because brothers in the north, Yeah, in a sense. Like how, yes, how it's supposed to be said, but
No, I'm asking you to say it. How supposed to say it?
which word?
How you can say it
By Hashem. Let me show you. I think maybe showing you will be better. I don't want to erase too early, y'all. So if I'm erasing too early, man, y'all let me know. Might have to say put me a 1W in the group chat so I know y'all got it. But the top part has been up here the longest, so let's get rid of that real quick to show you what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's the flow of the tongue, like basically, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a script. I gotta find the scripture because it was Puerto. I think it was Ephraimites. One of them was like native to the land, and then the other ones was not even native. And they said a word, and the way that they said the word, they had a different twang or different like vernacular or pronunciation, I guess, so to speak. Like how Benjamites, they don't necessarily pronunciate the H when it's TH. They say tree, but we say three. You know what I'm saying? We saying the same word, but it sounds different. But the word I'm talking about is ba ha sham. But the way that we say it, it sounds like this. It sounds like ba Hashem. But we say ba Hashem. Like so Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbarakatah. But it's really ba Hashem. Right? Now, this is actually the English word which means name. The word Shem means name. Now, when we talk about name, we talk about like reputation. You understand? Like the Most High has a name that goes across the four corners of the earth. What, man? What you got? I see your crinkle up here. What we got? Talk to me. Yes, it's something. By Hashem. Either one is correct. Yes, this is the Hebrew word for this. But what I'm saying is this: the way that we pronunciate it is by Hashem, literally like how it's supposed to be. But the way that we say it when we're speaking quick is by Hashem. That's just how it is. Like Mahayamin, that's how you say his name, but we say Mahayamin. Lord have mercy. I see what we're doing today. Most High Christ. I got you. All right, so we're gonna erase this. I got you. No sweat. We damn near Ebonicize, if that's a damn word, it's gonna be today. We Ebonicize Hebrew, right? Because Gentleman Hayaman, his name is Mahayaman. So say that. How you say it? Whoa. Let's try that one again. Salaga. Right. You say how you said it, but normally we say Mahayaman. It's quicker. You understand what I'm saying? It's damn near like we're missing a vowel, like not a vowel, but a couple characters. Right? I'll give you another one. Cap. One of the most famous damn captains in the damn world. Right? A lot of people say his name like this. Zar. And I'm only doing it. This is not Hebrew, y'all. This is how his name is pronounced. Let me put this up here for people to be like, oh, Qadash teaching that you got a damn E in the Hebrew. No, Negro. That is not what I'm teaching. So let me put the pronunciation above that. For Negroes, you know, we got to be so technically sound and whatever you want to call it. Pronunciation. I think that's how you spell it. Get me right, lady. I mean, Latoya, if you're still here, it's Tazar Yak, right? That's how people say it. Again, let me say, that's how people say it. I gotta let that be known, man. Black folks will try to take your mess and turn you into a villain. This is how his name is actually spelled. It's Ta. So say that one. Say it. No, say it in the mic, cause ain't nobody hear you.
Tazariak.
To who?
Tazariak.
That's how everybody. You're saying this to Zaryak. His name, Captain Tazaryak, is his name. Tazaryak, which means stronghold. If y'all need to know. That's why that brother is a pillar in this truth. He's a stronghold of this truth. But with that being said, that's what I'm saying. The flow of the tongue is how we get certain words and things like that. That's why I say we damn near Ibanicize Hebrew, because everybody says his name like this. Even Cap himself. When he's speaking fast, I'm Captain Tazariak of the I.S.U.P.K, Captain 13,000 Tazariak of the I.S.U.P.K, of the Commander YAHANNA. He says that himself because we're speaking. We ain't necessarily conscious. Well, we're conscious, but we like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's just I'm speaking. What's the confusion, man? Talk to him. Because I see you scratching your head right now. So what's the face for? Help me help you, though. That's what I'm saying.
In the pronunciation, there is the sound of the E, but in the spelling, there is no E. And
You said in the pronunciation, there is an E.
Yeah, it's the sound of an E.
Right.
But in the spelling, there's not. And I was repeating it to see why
we say it like that.
My mind just wants to put an E there.
No, it's not that your mind wants to put an E there. That E is there to emphasize how we say it. Just like when I said Bahashem, you don't get Shem out of Sham with your A. You get Shem out of the letter E. You understand what I'm saying? So the way that we pronunciate these characters and these words is like that. Because the flow of Captain Tazaryak's name is Tazaryak. There is no E in his name, but if you was to actually hear how people say it, if somebody did not know Hebrew and they would try to write his name down verbatim of how we're saying it, they would put an E in there because they're not understanding Tazaryak. There's no E in there. So it's Tazaryak, just like Mahayamin, but we say Mahayman. You only put the damn Y in the YA in there. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, I feel like I don't know. Oh shit, my damn phone died. All right, no sweat. Let me give y'all a second to write that down while I put my phone on the charger. Bahashem, yes. But again, the way we say it is Bahashem, but it's really spelled Bahasham. Trying to see if I can find another word. I forgot the Hebrew word for rank and order. I think it's Iraq wa Idar. Iraq wa Idar. Or is it Idar wa Iraq? Because also Iraq's name means order. Why you see that, brother? Good night. Sheesh. I never forget sidebar. I never forget, boy. Also Iraq got ranked up to a 5,000, right? And you know, they say Yabaraka Yahweh, Wayashamarka, Yahweh, you know, giving the whole spiel of the blessing, right? Also, Iraq is a fervent brother in this truth. You understand? He was like, Iraq! Yo, the first Iraq he did, brothers, look, like if you won't pay attention, good night. You know what I'm saying? So both sides of Christ of that, man. Definitely. Like, ooh. So since y'all all know Hebrew, don't nobody got no questions. You got all your questions? I know, because you still ain't asked me. I feel like you still got that other question tucked in because you were talking about me speaking in Hebrew or something, or speaking in tongues. Now, speaking in tongues does not mean you speaking Hadadabosha, driving in a Honda, Tamabota. We ain't saying none of that. Speaking in tongues just means that we are speaking in different languages, which is why this class is called what? The Lashawan Qadash, which means what? The holy tongue or separate tongue, right? So I give y'all something to you know. Let's go into these other irregular plurals real quick. I didn't really feel it. So we was talking about irregular plurals, right? Irregular plurals. Examples would be dear. I guess beer can be an example, right? You want some beer? A regular plural, so it stays the same and the spelling stays the same. Who? Read, read, read. How's that an irregular plural? So meaning when you read multiple books, it's still like I read. Okay, I see where you're going with it. Read and read. Okay, most on curse. All right. So we already showed one where we have, all right, lock, wath, right? So let me give y'all some rules real quick. Let me erase this. Let's walk this thing down. Let's walk this dog real quick. So rules in Hebrew. No, a noun. Let's see. Hold on. A noun. It's a person, place, or thing. I'm laughing at my G. Or idea. It can't be singular or plural. It can be masculine or feminine, meaning what? They have gender. Feminine, singular nouns. Usually, let me put that in quotation. Usually end with a distinctive ending. Example are the, let me see some always. Huh? Sheep. Yeah, kind. Sheep will be another. I'll write that up there too. Sheep. Like tha, yath, or ha. Masculine, plural, nouns, usually, and young. So these are rules. Excuse me. These are rules that you have when it comes to masculine and feminine Hebrew words, right? Because a lot of what we got to learn to understand is possessive or proposition words play a very important role in Hebrew. Good night. So you have words that, again, like we showed earlier with malak wath. It's feminine when it becomes malak wath or subservient, right? But then initially when it's malak without the wath, it's what's the word I'm looking for? Singular, masculine, singular. Finally made it to one of the classes. Shelby Prayers Ministry. Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, she said, I finally made it to one of the classes. Don't make this be the last one then. You know what I mean? You're a regular here now. I'm right. This is Most High Christ Shalom SP. What's happening? Yeah. Oh, all the sisters from TikTok popping up. These are the sisters that we were talking junk to when we were coming back from South Carolina. You know what I mean? That's everybody that's popping in right now that you see outside. I thought. This is my brother that was sitting in the back seat. You know what I mean? Shalom says, Yahweh Shabbat thought about Shimmy Shot. We're gonna give you a few times to come in, online. But then you need to be, because you able-bodied. Let me look in the camera. You're able-bodied, right? So you can come into class, Lord willing, physically. Listen, y'all don't pay me no mind, man. I ain't got no sense, man. I'm a fool for Christ. You feel me? All right, so these are the rules when we're talking about that, right? So I'm gonna give you some examples. So, like we said, we got tha, yath, and ha when it's just feminine singular. All right. So now let's show some examples of what I'm talking about. Because remember, the focus of what we're focusing on is the irregular plurals, right? Like we got deer. One of the irregular plurals is, for example, mayum, right? Mayum is an irregular plural. My yum, which means water, or guess what? Waters. But no matter how or where you see mayum, it's always going to be spelled this way, right? So you got my yum, and then my yum, right? Which is the Hebrew word. So if we're saying a body of water is going to be my yum, or body of waters is going to be my yum. That's why it is an irregular plural, right? Okay, I will come though. All right, both sides Christ, sis. Both sides Christ. So then another one, right? Like another irregular plural is, let me see. Oh, goose. I put goose and geese up here. Moose. Every time I say the word moose, I think of Ja. Big Ja crazy behind. Talk about some. It's moose. Then the plural word for moose is meese. Y'all ain't never see that? All right, Salaki, forget it. I played too much. Anyway, moose is either plural or is singular, right? Depending on the context. Anyway, it was funny to me, damn it. So we got Karab, all right? Karab, which is masculine, singular, all right? Put it in the Hebrew. You got Cha, then Cha. Now, to make this plural, it's going to be Cha, Rab, Was. Oh, Salakia. The English word is sword. So then we got Cha. Harab Wath, and this is swords. But guess what? This just became feminine plural or subservient. All right, let me see. You want to erase this. Everybody should know what a noun is and now what the rules of Hebrew is, right? So another one. So another one will be ta wa ra, which means law, right? Now this is see if I can clean up my writing, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Qadash, I can't tell the damn W from an A or a B or whatever. Anyway, so we got ta wa ra, right? Which means law. This is a feminine singular, right? But we got to understand this. When it comes to this, when it comes to the law is for who? Men and women. Even though it's a feminine word, it applies to the man and the woman. So now, when we make it plural, right? You got Osalakia. We got ta, wa, ra. Ta, wa, ra. Now, when we make it plural, we got ta, wa, ra, was, which is laws. Now, again, this is feminine, plural, right? And we got ta, wa, ra, was. Ta, wa, ra, was. And we got another example, right? For the word father, right? It's Abba. Father is Abba. Then we got Ba, Abba, and Ba. All right. Father is in a regular plural as well. Why? Because now it's ba was, which is fathers, right? If you haven't realized too, the wath is when you put the wath in something, it makes it feminine plural. So let me see. Wath, I'll put it right here, equals feminine plural. Now I can put your characters. You got wath or wath. I'm telling you, boy, me and that wa don't get along. What's better? Then Salakia, you got wath. 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 Because of course we all know the father is what? A man of the house. Let's get a couple more examples. Another example would be like man, right? Ayash, which is man. Now this too can be talking about plural in a sense of man, like mankind, right? This is an irregular plural because of how the spelling and the changing of the characters when we get to men. All right. So we got man, which is ayash, and then the plural, which is crazy because man can be plural too, depending on the context. You understand? Like the scripture says in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, this is the duty of man. It's not talking about one man. You understand? But again, it's ayash, which is man, which is singular, masculine, and this one is singular, plural. But again, as you see, it becomes anashim instead of ayash. So that's what makes it irregular plural. Let me show you the word for women. So the word for woman is I.S.U.P.K. And as you see, it has what? The ha at the end. All right. This is feminine, singular, which means woman. All right. You got I.S.H.A. 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 Now, this is where, again, it becomes an irregular plural. Why? Because it's not even, hell, it's just different. You got na, nashyum, which is women. Women. What did man say? Women. Salaki. I'm just kidding. But, right, remember, why it's an irregular plural? Because what was one of the rules that we had? When there is a masculine plural, you have the yum. For example, right, you got ak, yum, which is brothers. We're brothers. Salaki. So with that being said, though, this is masculine plural, but this is a feminine word, right? But now it has a masculine ending to it, which is the yum. I'll leave the akim out there. So then we got nash yum. Nash yum. All right. I said we're gonna have some phrases. I think might not have time. We shall see. Give y'all some time to write that down. Cause that whole thing phrases, I might give you a couple of them. Just your common one. So now, words that don't break the rules. One is sapar, which is book, which is a masculine word, singular. Now to make it plural, we got sa, par, yum, which is books. Now remember, this is a masculine plural because the yum again goes at the end of a masculine word. All right. So you got sa, sapar. We got one is napash, which is either life or live. Which is feminine, singular. Then we get into the plural, na, pash, wath, which now is feminine, plural, which is what? Living or lives. And if you haven't noticed, when it comes to the Hebrew and the Assyrian, there is no connectors. All right. There is no frowning faces. There is no smiling. All right. We'll get to the phrases next week, or willing. But with that, we're gonna pass the class off to Priest of 1,000. Also, I thought for the security announcements, clap it up.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Group of new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister coming to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment, book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'asher. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Get a treasury department or teacher. Priest one, free will offer for a priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We had a memorial blowing of trumpets. That's the first day of the 7th month, Friday, September the 11th. You can read about that in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 through 25. If anyone wants to become a troop in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, Amadu, Mr. Stan. Oh, Salaya. Also, we got the Tennessee cookout coming up, Salaya. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go to the Tennessee cookout, start making arrangements, get with your camp leader for the exact location. Man, Israel gonna render one courtesy salute to the teacher. Man, Israel Mashabat, Madim, Rock, Y'all Bashim Yashabakata. Y'all time down. Sorry, turn face to sisters. Sisters are modest, Mr. Stan. Israel gonna render one courtesy salute to the sister. Man, Israel Mashabat, Madim, Rock, Yahweh Shemar, Thabah Shem Yahweh. Y'all time down. That's